So I went from having a fat ass house. I had to downsize to an apartment because I had to make that YouTube money stretch.
Most of these people are broker than if they were working a regular job.
The reality of being a content creator with over 200,000 followers is I'm broke.
I went from making, I would say, an average of like 60 to like
You
120,000
fit the
a
lifestyle.
month
Now it's
just on
coming to buy
Twitch.
them.
Went from like 60 to 40 grand a month, then 20 grand a month, then 10 grand a month, and then I had a month where I made 2 grand a month.
Influencers are going broke. At their peak, these creators were pulling in tens and sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And now, they're barely making rent. How on earth is that even possible? Oh wait, I know how.
I spent thousands of dollars to spend the day at the Beverly Hills Hotel with my friends, and we're here. I've stayed here like 25 times and I always stay in a bungalow, but these days I got a cabana at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool. It was $2,500.
Most influencers live in a financial
How does this even work for some of you? Like, you are making money. You have been blessed. Your content is catching traffic. You are making money. And the first thing is that you are going to stay in a fucking hotel for what? For days. Why? I know that some of you are financial illiterate, but come on. When you are making money, the first thing you do, you see, you invest. If you can invest, save the money. Why the rush to spending the money? Like, who are you trying to compete with? You see, the fake lifestyle, the fact that you're running to show us that you have this, you have that, it is wrong, bro. It's fucking wrong. Because I'm making this. Because when I was watching this video, I felt zero sympathy for you, bro. Nothing, yo, nothing. You know what I said? I said you guys deserve this shit. You fucking deserve this shit. Come on, how? How in your God given? Why will you do this shit? You have money and you are spending it recklessly. Like in this day and age, let's let's give someone let's give someone 500K. They know what to do. Investment, like, oh no.
fever dream. They treat a high-income month like a permanent salary instead of a temporary spike. They throw money around like a hot potato at a kid's party, desperate to unload it before doing something boring, like, I don't know, saving it.
I get on here complaining that how y'all have to go back working a 9 to 5 because you started hauling and spending money like your ass is Dwayne Wade or some shit. Why, if you starting to get a $4,000 check, you think, oh, let me go get me a high rise in an expensive ass city.
That doesn't fucking make
Take the case
sense.
of Tara Lynn. She once mentioned pulling in $350,000 in a single month.
This past October, I would make like 100 to 150K a month. So now it's like 350 a month.
With that kind of income, most people would immediately retire. You could invest
My God, you don't talk about retirement. You see the fact that when she mentioned that money, the lady was saying, "My God," because she was shocked. With that kind of money, if you dump that money to a high yielding savings account, you can live off the interest. Or what? If you don't do it, if you don't do it, invest it and you live on dividends, bro. Because you are trying so hard to emulate a lifestyle. You are making this amount of money. And what do? You spend it recklessly. Like, you have no plan. You believe that you continue to make this money. Because that I will say it again. Whether you are an influencer, whether you are a YouTuber, whatever, when the money starts rocking, from out of nowhere, the money starts rocking. First of all, you need to know this. You are not the first person to make this kind of money. You'll not be the last, bro. As the money is coming in, be strategic. If you see, if you are scared, you will spend the money. If you save it, fucking invest it. That's why we have banks. You go to what? You go to financial institutions or agency, and they what? And they'll fucking help you invest your money. And it's not like in this day and age, the SP is 500. There are a lot of what? There are a lot of what things you can invest and get dividends, bro. But now, yes, I want to get this car. I want to get this house. I want to show that I'm living the life. Who are you showing? Because I feel like most of you just goes to show us how hollow you are inside, how lonely you are. You have no one. Like you feel like you have to spend the money. You have to rush and spend the money for us to see. Nigga, people love you. That they're engaging with your content. You are making more money out of this shit. And what you think is right is that you need to come to their face and what? And splash the money. Yeah. I watched this video. No zero sympathy. I'm not going to lie to you as I'm doing this reaction. Inside me, I'm just laughing. I'm just glad, bro. I'm glad. Yeah, you fucked up, bro. Nigga, that's your
Invest in
problem.
dividend stocks to secure a yearly income, or live off the monthly interest in a high-yield savings account. The options for growth are endless, but Tara didn't do any of that. Instead, she ended up effectively flat-out broke. And as you can imagine, the internet had no sympathy for her.
What the
Oh
hell do
no,
you
no,
want
no,
us
no.
to
What
do
the
about the
fuck?
fact that you're going broke because you couldn't budget your $10 million a year that you made and you spent it all on a mansion and did an extra $1 million in renovations that you didn't need? And last time I checked, you also had bought a house in New York. It was an apartment, but like most people can't even afford one home. You've had two.
The sad reality is that
No, no, no. You see, Marga, I love it. 10 million, bro. 10 million. Go on. Test me. Fucking test me, bro. Go on, just give me 5 million. Only 5 million. 5 million is money. Make it two. Go on, just give me two. You see, first of all, you had two houses. Not mine. Now, I'll believe that the house you had in what? New York, the apartment. I thought you were going to hide that, but no. You are trying to show off that you have two houses. 10 fucking million. You broke off 10 million and you're broke. You got a fucking mansion. Why? You are not married. You are still a young lady. Why the rush? Get a nice, a small, get a nice apartment, 2K apartment. You are living in there. You're not going to worry about property tax. Some of you now, you see, you complain every day. I don't want to work. I don't do 9 to 5. As if 9 to 5 is what? It's a fucking chaos, bro. And when you are being helped, when opportunity comes for you to make money, you stupidly and you what? You are so dumb that you squander the money, believing that more will come. That's what happened that way, bro. As I said, the universe, the God, whatever you believe in, it happened to you once, bro. How money is dropping for you? Is just dropping for you? You are spending as if it's going to keep falling for you. Doesn't work that way, bro. Doesn't work that way. And the guy said, "No, what people are being struggling to what to have only one home. You had two, and when I heard you had two, my mind was like, come on, she's an investor. She's going to run the house. But no, when I heard you blew everything up, I knew the house was just lying down there in New York. You could have rent that shit out, but you are there messing up. You messed up, Tara. We don't do a shit. No business party. Be broke. We fucking broke. Come and join the brokenness people here.
that many of these creators are financially illiterate. And can you blame them?
She's in her 60s. How does Marissa Tomei still look this amazing?
Marissa, tell me how old you are again.
We were never taught about money in school. We all remember that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That was practically tattooed on our brains. But nobody mentioned taxes, debt, or compounding interest. These influencers are young, they get swept up in the LA lifestyle, and they simply blow it all away.
Did y'all see that video of that girl asking how all the OG influencers were making $30,000 to $50,000 a month and now they're broke and e-bagging on TikTok? Like, what happened to all that money? So as somebody who accumulated over 2.5 million subscribers on YouTube back in 2015, and I was literally living in LA, so I witnessed a lot of this, I'm gonna give you guys the breakdown on what happened with that money. I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but just what I've seen.
Oh
When I moved
shit.
out there, I thought I was pushing it with my $2,000 one-bedroom apartment, but I had people living in the same building, just at the top floor. I was on the third floor, but they were at the top floor
No.
paying $20,000 a month. And then I had some friends that lived in mansions just for the sole purpose of wanting to be able to throw parties and have people come over and make content in there. Literally paying people's yearly salaries, like $30,000, $40,000 a month just to rent this huge house. So for those of you that were also wondering, like, why do a lot of these influencers have big houses, but they're empty? Not even joking, to get some good quality furniture in there, it's gonna cost you like $500,000. And don't even get me started on their Uber ego. It's like people reach a certain amount of followers and all of a sudden they can't use Uber X. Ew, we can't pull up to this party in a Prius. Order an Uber Black. Why would we spend $250 to pull up to a party when we could spend $19.99? Half the cars that you see these people whipping around are rentals, and they're spending like $300, $500 a day just to whip it around and try to act like they're somebody they're not. Babe, just because you hit 200K doesn't mean you need to go and get a C300 from Mercedes. Like, it's okay, you can drive your paid off Toyota. Maybe 1 out of 10 of my friends actually cooked their meals at home. Everybody was constantly going out to eat or hiring private chefs. When you start making all this money, a lot of people tend to forget that it might stop one day, so they're still going on these expensive vacations, buying all this designer, even if it's starting to dwindle, because they literally got used to that lifestyle. More or less, a lot of these people ran through their money trying to look cool. That's it. And now they're begging for galaxies and cowboy hats.
That's exactly what happened.
This lady sent everything. She's living in what? a 2K what apartment, and on top of that, someone was paying 20K. Why? The fact that you believe that after making a little bit of money, you ah, shit, you will stop. You will stop taking Uber X. You won't take Uber Black. Let's to pay what 200. Hey, hey, boy. Some of you you have ego. Some of you, some of you, I believe that you making money. It actually shows us who you actually are because you cannot actually keep like you have been hoping, you believe that YouTube will be a big break or what, and if by big influence it will be a big break. But when the money start coming in, you let social pressure, you set a real lifestyle. Like how the fuck does that concern you? You know, sometimes it's not about even being young. Like you are making money. Some of you, I feel like you forgot where you came from. Some of you, you're broke. You're broke. You have nothing. Out of nowhere, I was saying, out of nowhere, you're making money. And as a girl said, why will you rent a car? Like, you see, as I was saying this, I like cars, bro. I mean, look, I have a car, like, bro, but at the end of the day, why are you? I said, some of you are renting cars, Lambo, because of you. And you have your, like, because you have 2.5 million, so some of you have 2.5 million subscribers or 20K, 200K subscribers. You believe that you can't drive a Toyota. I don't know how some of you, how you think. In this day and age, so I'm following you. I like a content. That is it. If I see you, I think we fuck about you, bro. Because I also have my own problems to think about. But the fact that some of you believe that you have to live, you have to teach us something lifestyle. The fact is that it's not even your art. It's not your art. It's not your fans. It's not your subscribers. It's not even your followers who are asking you to live that life. Who are disturbing you. You are just you are the self that's put yourself pressure. And one thing got me that pissed me off at the same time was that she told me that people were living in what $150 mansion, a big ass house. That so you want other content creators to come in there and make videos. Like, are you charge them? No, some of you love the company. Like, because of course, when you have money, you have company. Oh, you have company with there, but when the money is gone, everybody will disappear. Who gives a fuck about you? Nobody knows you. We're indulging you because of your money. Some of you deserve whatever happened to you. Yeah.
Into stable Ronaldo. At his peak, he was raking in massive amounts of money streaming on Twitch. But when his income declined, so did his social life and his entire circle of friends. It's a sobering story of just how fast things can change in this industry.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Oh, this whole
Guys, Nina just
and
built
this video
I
game.
went from making, I would say, an average of like 60 to like 120,000 a month just on Twitch for like a good year and a half. And then right as it started to decline, it went from like 60 to 40 grand a month, then 20 grand a month, then 10 grand a month, and then I had a month where I made 2 grand a month. Like I just,
How are you okay seeing those numbers?
so I
decline?
wasn't. I was spending around, I lived in LA at the time alone. And obviously my numbers go down, friends stop hitting you up, certain people, like friends I thought I had, like, you know, aren't my real friends, family, like different type of thing, past relationships, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot that happened, but I lived alone and I had my rent. My rent was like $5,000 a month at the time. Talaria, by the way, in Burbank. That place is $5,000 a month, and I lived in a little square. It was the worst ever. I loved living there low key, but it was not worth it. But I was paying like $5,000 a month, and then my expenses, like when I would go shopping, I'd get depressed shopping. People do that, or like buy food or whatever. I was spending more than I was making a month.
Depressed shopping? You are depressed. Your only solution is to spend money. Ah! You see, nigga, I don't lie to you. When I watch you speaking there, I'm getting pissed off, bro. Yo, you're rocking in cars, bro. You're rocking in cars. No, no. How do you guys think? Do you believe that the money is going to keep flowing? Ah, you don't understand that there's a period of what harvest, bumper harvest. So you had bumper harvest. So when you had bumper harvest, what do? You fucking save some and invest some, but no. It's when you lost your money, you lost your friends. So there are no friends. I call them vultures. The vultures that were around you. Then you as you're becoming bones, then your vultures are like bones. They need to move up. You are nothing, bro. They left you. Your money is gone. Huh. As I'm saying this, I don't know why. I'm fucking happy, bro. I'm happy. I don't know why. Like no sympathy for me. I don't know. It's giving me joy. Like how you guys, you are telling me your life story. It's giving me joy. I'm just enjoying this shit. Like you are given this opportunity, this chance to make this money, but you messed up. You are complaining. Come on, depressed shopping. I'm not supposed to are depressed, but you have depressed shopping. And I heard that that's called retail therapy. Hey! No, you guys deserve this shit.
Month.
Okay, so it's clear some creators are just irresponsible with money, but others are trapped in niches that require constant spending just to stay relevant. The disaster begins the moment their spending outpaces their income. If we look at the car community on YouTube, Hoovy's Garage is the perfect example of this. Tyler Hoover is known for buying unreliable cars and documenting the fallout with humor. The problem is, he has to up the ante in every video just to keep people from clicking away. What he didn't realize was just how much he would eventually owe in taxes for every one of those purchases.
So about a month has gone by since I walked through and said goodbye to all of those cars, and in the meantime, I had a guess on how much taxes that I owed, and it turned out, I guessed very, very wrong. I owe about double what I thought, over $500,000. So I'm gonna have to sell a lot more cars and have sold a lot more cars.
$500,000 in debt? That's a mortgage on a house you can't even live in. But other
I feel like some people they believe that content creating in itself, you just come in, when they influence you come in, you make the videos, you get the money, you spend it. They forgot that as you are making the money, you begin to learn what it's a business. You know? Like you begin to learn that there's taxes involved. Like how will you owe 500 over 500 or 500 or half a million in tax, bro? Like I can say this. When I move what the western side of the world, something about tax, I learned it, bro. Like I believe that when you make money, if you cannot write off taxes, bro, pay the government. Why? So do you like debt? So you believe that just making money because back in school nobody's going to teach you about this shit. Nobody's going to teach you about taxes. Nobody's going to teach you about how to run a business, how to become financial literate. I start going by the fact that I like the fact about this guy. This guy is saying that he's telling us about what is going about what is happening in his house. He hasn't paid tax. He thought his tax was less, but he owe half a billion. Hey, half a million, please. God damn.
creators have suffered worse fates. Take Tall Guy Car Reviews. He built his following by showing off his move from a Hellcat to a Lamborghini, making everyone think he was living the ultimate YouTube success story. But in 2022, it all started to crash. It came out that he'd filed for bankruptcy and actually had to sell the rights to his own brand. Before long, the famous cars were gone, he stopped uploading, and the channel just kind of faded away. But this problem isn't limited.
God damn. That is sad, bro. So you went through all this shit. Things begin to fall apart. You have to even sell your rights, to your own identity, to the rights to your own brand. That is sad, bro. Come on. You see, I believe that if you're entering to a niche that demands you to spend money, yo, be smart about it. Be very smart about it because I was saying this like Supercar Blondie. The whole point of Supercar Blondie is that she goes to high cars, what the video she go to where they have supercars and give reviews on them. That's it. So, some of you believe that you have to show your fellow man, the average man, yes, the average man that you are living the life. What life are you living, bro? Come on. I see when you begin to make money, like I feel like when you begin to make some money, a- as far as you as an individual, you are good. You are making the money, you are okay. Why the fuck are you supposed to flash it? But who are you showing off to? So do you know the number of people that are going through shit? And some of you believe, oh, that guy, you lost everything. You lost the cars. You lost the right to your own brand. And what do you have? As the guy said, they're forgotten about you. And the whole thing about all this influencer content creating, and most people want to become, most people are making videos every fucking day. And they are. The moment that you have gone with somebody have taken out the sport, and somebody's doing it. So I don't know why. See, I understand why most of you believe that you have to what portray a lifestyle. You have to show them that you are living, you are living a fucking life, bro. You ain't living shit. Don't make me a fuck. Ah,
To the car world. We're seeing the same thing happen with beauty and fitness influencers.
This, my friends, is Australian influencer Christy Swaddling. She has over 121,000 followers on her Instagram, where she flaunts her luxurious lifestyle, her designer bags, expensive cars.
Come with us to get our new car.
Are you constantly being called the nice guy by women that you're attracted to? Like, they genuinely...
Girl, that's expensive. She has followers worldwide wishing they could be like her, live like her, carry Louis Vuitton handbags and Prada, drive around in muscle cars. The kind of content that she posts might seem cute and funny and relatable, but it actually denotes the uncomfortable truth that far from living the luxurious influencer lifestyle that you're led to believe, Christy is literally broke.
While rich influencers lose everything by overspending,
and some of these influencers, like this lady that is past, one called Chrissy, the whole point of their brand is that posting videos about things that is related, like relatable stuff to what they're doing. But out of nowhere, when you start to make it big, when you start to make money, like you just go off the rails. You are posting videos that you are being relatable to what to the person watching you. When you just make money out of nowhere, you start doing nonsense, and you are broke. And to this, I understand. Like I don't know about you, why, but me in particular, when I go to social media and I see someone posting nice stuff, of course, that's nice, good for you. But I have never felt like I want to be like you. Like, why should I be like you, bro? You see, what I have to believe, I don't know what you did to reach where you are. Well, like there's a proverb back in my from where I'm from. Like just because you see someone looking nice, kept, he's driving nice cars, you're asking, don't wish to be like him. You don't know what you have done to get there. I don't know what I do. I don't know that you are a fraudster. I don't know what you have done. So to this day, like nice stuff that you move me. And after I've moved to this western part of the world, when I see people driving nice cars, I'm like, oh, well, majority of you now, majority of you, the car is you are paying car note. You're fucking paying car note. The car is not yours. The car is not yours. You are driving a nice car. You are driving a nice car. By the end of the day, you are struggling. You are struggling. See, this doesn't move me. It doesn't move me, bro. You see, it is better. It is better what you live within your means than trying so hard to what to impress us. Like who? Like people are following you because they like you. Okay, so I'm following you because I like what you show me. But if the whole point is that you are lying to yourself and putting yourself through all this shit, what's the whole point?
most creators never even reach that level of wealth. They are stuck in a constant grind for followers, views, and brand deals. It can be overwhelming and it rarely pays off.
Sometimes I feel like I'm never going to achieve my goal or my dream of becoming a full-time social media influencer or content creator because of my financial situation, and it gets really discouraging because it's almost as if you can't or you shouldn't work so you can actually dedicate like a full 40-hour work week to just pursuing content creation, creating content, posting it, all of that. And it's almost as if you have to like be married to somebody who is rich, or you don't have to work in that relationship, or you have parents that can provide for you, and it's really hard if you're providing for yourself. And like it just makes me
That doesn't fucking make sense, bro. Like, no, why are you trying to what? I understand. You are trying to enter the influencing what lifestyle content creating. You believe that you have to give your whole 40 hours a day to make a content. Can you do it? Don't lie to yourself. Right now, look at me. I'm working a minimum wage job. Working a minimum wage job. Right now, do you know the time I'm making this video? 7 p.m. I came home. I'm fucking sick, bro. I was on my bed. I was on my bed. I said, let me make this video and I'll go back to sleep. You are telling me, you see, working 9 to 5, bro, there's nothing wrong with you. As I'm working 9 to 5, you make time when you come up, you make 1, 2 video because I feel like when you're working 9 to 5, you're making your videos at the side. It's good because when you come home, then you are tired. You are exhausted, bro. So when you go to make your videos, you want to be done with the videos as fast as possible. Go back and go rest. And the fact that you say you want to stop, like you want to give You want to give the whole 40 hours to making videos. You're lying to yourself. How long do you take to make a video? It is nice if I a child and living with your parents, you can give all that time and energy to making content. It's good for you. But right now, I'll lie to you. What do you mean? And the fact that most of you are here, like you are so scared of 9 to 5. What's wrong with 9 to 5, bro? That's what you believe that. Hey, I want to be financial free. I want to be financial this. You see, the whole point of me to me, the whole point of a side hustle is that it gives you a leverage in the sense that let's say you are making your side business is bringing you something like 5K, 10K every month. That alone, huh? It puts you somewhere. Like if you go to work, like you see, the whole burden, the responsibility, you don't feel it no more. If your boss want to mess with you, you know you can talk from with your boss. Like you can speak back to your boss in somewhere you feel like man, you can't sack me. But I have to fall back home. The fact that you want to leave everything out and just focus on content creating, that's not work that way. What if you don't make it? You see, the fact that people always come online telling you that you have to put your own energy. Nah, I'm a firm believer. If you want to do this shit, make sure you have something that is there. What the consistent paycheck is nice for you because when you have that kind of money, you can plan for what you want to do more. There's ideas you can do, you can put in place. You're not from a rich family, so how am I going to do it? Huh?
Sad because, like, it always feels so far away because all the expenses build up and I have to put content creation on the side to take care of business, and it just makes me so sad.
Some creators have amassed nearly 1 million followers, but still require a day job to pay their bills. They're beginning to realize that the so-called rich influencers they're trying to emulate are often faking their success just to stay relevant.
I think all these influencers are lying about being rich. I'm almost at 1 million followers. Broke as well, not broke, but like I go to my regular minimum wage job every single day, 5 days a week, clock in. That's how I pay all of my bills. Is that my thing? I did my taxes and I only got 3 brand deals this year, each for $2,000, which works out to like $500 extra a month. Amazing, gorgeous. I can never be happier. But I'm just saying $500 a month is not livable. You know, like, but I am super grateful for it. But I'm saying that's all that I got. Like, if like you could see, you know. And I think just these influencers are lying to you. I think because they're either trying to sell you a course or tell you how great their life is after, you know, you've insulted them. But there's nothing up here. I'm up here now with everybody else, and I'm telling you that there is nothing up here. And the is this?
Okay, maybe you can argue that
God damn, you have million followers. But sometimes it depends on your platform. It's TikTok, but right now, they say TikTok doesn't pay. They don't pay their content creators no more. And at the same time, people decide to us lie. Yeah, like, like, nigga, you have 1 million followers. It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. The platform counts. The platform counts. And when people always try so hard to emulate a lifestyle, so these people are in debt, trying to portray to us that they're living the life that they're up there. Whilst in reality, that deep down in depth. And to this day, I don't understand. Who are you trying to at me? Man, I don't know you. I don't fucking know you, bro. I don't know you. I don't know you, man. I don't fucking know you. So the fact that you intentionally put yourself to depth to portray a lifestyle for who? For me. Mean that if I watch a video after nice, I'll like it and I move on. Because I have my own problems to think about. As long as some of you would try so hard to put yourself into debt. And the lady, of course, you have, as I was saying it, what you pay most for bills with your minimum wage job. As you have seen it, bro. Suppose will lie to you. They will lie to you. You're out there, nothing. You're out there. You're all the same, bro. 1 million for and shit.
follower counts aren't everything these days. It's the views and
Engagement.
engagement that make you money. But in reality, creators are entirely at the mercy of the platforms they post on. TikTok, for example, won't pay creators a cent unless their videos are over 1 minute long. Some creators also believe that they get paid less because of their race.
The reality of being a content creator with over 200,000 followers is I'm broke. I go viral literally every single week. Every week. I got like over 8 million views this past month. I have like loyal fans, you know? But I'm just like, yo, I had $101 in my bank account yesterday. Last month, the Creator Fund paid me like $70 because I make a lot of short form videos that aren't over 1 minute long. And I'm gonna keep saying this, like, people are not paying Black creators. I have verified companies and businesses commenting on my videos trying to be relatable. And it's just like,
But sometimes I don't know why you guys trying to sometimes not about race. I just said it. You said something right now. You said that TikTok
you
doesn't
guys,
pay if you make videos that are no more than what 1 minute. So and you yourself the videos you are making they're less than 1 minute. No, have you seen the contradiction here? The irony here? You are telling me that TikTok pays TikTok they don't pay creators more who make videos no more than 1 minute and videos are short. So first of all, you have identified your own problem. Try to work on it, and at the same time, it's a platform, bro. It's a platform. But I feel like on TikTok, everybody just want attention. People are just there to try to go viral. So people whole point of TikTok is that they just want one viral moment. They're never there to make money. So I feel like TikTok themselves, they believe that right now they have changed their fucking policies and their rules. So the amount they pay to creators is very less. And at the same time, they know somebody's writing to her to go viral. And I know some bad content creators, they make a lot of money, they say it online. And most of them are they make videos on YouTube. So you see that your platform also counts on how much you make.
won't pay me. Like, it gets to a point, I'm getting like really frustrated because this has been my career for a while. Like, I used to make a lot more money on social media, and I feel like as my platform grows bigger and
Now what happened to the
bigger,
money?
people get this idea that like you must be doing very, very well, like even better than before. And I'm just like, dude, what?
On other platforms,
No, sister, you say you used to make a lot more money than before. Then what happened to the money? You see, you guys, you have poor financial skills, bro. Like when the money is falling to you, when it's falling, oh my god, oh my god, oh god, God test me, God fucking test me. The universe, I'm telling you, test me, test your boy, test your boy, test me, God. Someone going viral. God, test me. Let me just win the lottery. God, just test me. And then how you do it? Let me get 12 million, 10 million. God, people blew 10 million. God, you test me with 10 million. Test your boy. I will not disappoint you. Test me. No, god dang.
your income changes depending on your niche. But even if the money is good, the rules can change overnight. A single copyright strike on an intro song can demonetize your entire channel in seconds.
We're one of the only social media agencies that guarantees 1 million views or you don't even pay. But honestly, that is just kind of what we say for marketing.
Without a backup plan, your income disappears instantly.
So I went from having a fat ass house. I had to downsize to an apartment because I had to make that YouTube money.
No, you have no father, so I'm sure you were just renting the fucking place and you're renting that shit, but you're
Rich.
renting that shit.
This is when I was like shitting on 9 to 5s. I told myself I would never get a 9 to 5 because I was making so much bread on YouTube. I'm like, hell nah, 9 to 5 not for me. Like I'm not working no job. Hell nah, I just graduated high school. I'm not going to college. I don't need college. I'm making 15, 20K a month. Let's really get into it. Cause y'all know the internet is talking. The internet is talking. So yes, I went broke for maybe a year and a half. Because that happened to me. So here I am. I ain't went to college. I wasn't working a job. I'm depending on 2K a month off YouTube because that was the only bread I had after they snatched my money away. So do y'all see how that can like really fuck up somebody's life? Like they took the money away. So literally my revenue on YouTube went from 15K to 2K, bruh. Yes, because I was using the intro. So, right? So around this time, YouTube demonetized my videos. That's when my life came at a stop. Like I was dependent on YouTube money. That was like my main go-to. So when YouTube snatched my money for using that sample instrumental, even though my voice was on it, even though I low-key mixed up the beat, they still snatched my money.
It's no wonder we're seeing influencers quit social.
You see this shit? You see, in today's day, you don't depend on shit, bro. YouTube is a fucking platform. They have rules, bro. You said copyright. But they took, was it one video? Was it fucking one video, bro? Then you change it. And the fact that you are sitting on 9 to 5. Now what the fuck is wrong with 9 to 5, bro? Right now I'm working. I'm working. I'm doing fucking minimum wage job. I'm a dishwasher and I'm doing some other stuff on the side too, bro. Right now I'm still going to school. I am planning to become a psychotherapist in future. I'm planning to have a 9 to 5 job, bro. And then what is wrong with having a constant paycheck? There's nothing wrong with that. Some of you sit on 9 to 5 as if it's a case, as if working, getting it something constant is something wrong with it. I don't, to this day, I don't know. Like when I came to the Western world, like oh, poor said, I don't like 9 to 5. I don't like 9 to 5. I don't like 9 to 5, bro. And I want financial freedom. I want this. I want that. Nigga, suppose you complain, you complain, you complain, and when some of you, by chance, no, when some of you you're able to make it. You squander your money, believing that the money will still come and manifest shit, bro. You don't manifest shit, bro. It happened. And you squander that shit, bro. You don't give a fuck, bro. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't know you. Nigga, I don't fucking know you. You're telling me that you straight the money. You straight. You're making 20K a fucking month. 20 fucking K. And you thought you're top of the world. You are making 20K a month. 20 fucking K. You have no mind to invest or you people you deserve this shit. You fucking deserve this shit. You deserve
social
this fucking
media
shit,
and
bro.
return to 9 to 5 jobs. One creator admitted that she quit because the financial instability was too unbearable.
This is my story of why I decided to quit being a full-time influencer after a year and get a job in corporate America. And I wanted to share this because I feel like being an influencer is such a, I don't know, kind of like coveted job right now, or at least people are really interested in what it actually means to be a full-time influencer. And I don't know, I just want to give you guys kind of like a look behind the curtain. So I've been in the social
That's
media
shit.
game since 2016. Really just fell into it very serendipitously. Honestly loved it. I did it all throughout college, and then I decided to go full-time after about a year or so post-grad. I was like, may as well try and do this thing. And after a year, I was like, you know what? I just don't think that this is for me. So reason number one why I decided to not be a full-time influencer anymore is honestly money. This came down to stability and my long-term goals, and I felt like I could just reach those financial goals quicker if I wasn't an influencer, essentially freelance, and I just had a very stable and traditional job. I honestly think that in order to be a full-time influencer or just working freelance in general, you have to be very savvy with your money. Like, you have to be financially responsible because your income will ebb and flow so much. I had months where I made more than I ever thought was even imaginable from sponsorships, and then I would have months at like the start of the year or just, you know, like during those dead times where I would honestly have like maybe one sponsorship and I didn't really have any money coming in, so I'd have to be really smart with my finances and just like budget everything to a T. I also may have jumped into being a full-time influencer sooner than I wanted to, and I had to bust my ass to honestly make as much money as I wanted to every month. I was taking on, I'm not even joking, like 12 sponsorships a month just to make ends meet.
Relying on 12 sponsors a month
No, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. Well, when you start trying on sponsorship, you are just trying to tell us that your whole fucking brand is about to fucking sport. But how the fuck? What if I just rely on sponsorship every time I look at the fucking video, I'm seeing sponsorship. No, no, you're trying to tell me that all products are the best. No, it is impossible. And at that time, you lose your fucking value. You lose your fucking value to me as a follower, as you said. Financial instability. You see, the whole point of this influencing is that your money, your flow of money, it goes up, it comes down. So when you are making a lot of money, that is where you invest. You see, when it's like if you have to invest that money, but I believe if the money is in your savings account, some of you have low restraint. Your restraint is very low. You will fucking take that money. Come on, if that money was in fucking dividend stock, we are making your dividends back home. We are making that shit back. That's what you understand. When it's slow, that's why you're making money. That's why you're okay. But as I said, it's not easy. It's not easy. And some people are there. I saw one creator on TikTok. Yo, when I went to a page, every video of hers is a paid partnership. She's either telling, telling us about her leggings, she's telling about how nice this shirt is. I went through her videos from more than 20 videos. She's doing it's about her promoting stuff. So these are like, what do you mean? So I tell me all the products are promoting, they're all the best. Come on, what do you mean? That's because you're bro, go look for a fucking job, bro. Look for a job. Look for a job like all the rest of us. Come on, work. Come on, work with us. Come
Is
on,
like
come back to
running
your
on a
work field.
treadmill you can never get off. At that point, every video you post has to be an ad. But if you turn your brand into a 24-hour infomercial, your long-term credibility could suffer. After all, if every product is supposedly the best you've ever used, the audience stops trusting you. Eventually, your influence fades and the sponsors disappear, leaving you broke and burnt out. So what is the lesson in all of this?
This video was created by AI, and you can do it too without needing pricey subscriptions.
It sounds like to survive long-term, creators have to build a brand first, not just a portfolio of sponsors. This requires winning over an audience with a unique personality or skill set before ever trying to sell a product. It's a grueling process that doesn't pay off in the short term, but it is the only real path to lasting success.
Here's why your favorite influencers that you want to trade lives with probably aren't living as lavish of a life as you actually think. For starters, most people think that you just make money by posting your life on Instagram and TikTok. But in actuality, they don't really pay you anything, maybe pennies on the dollar for views. And there's a huge difference between followers and customers. Now, how your favorite creators actually make money and create a life of freedom for themselves is by creating a personal brand. You see, you create a personal brand where you have a certain demographic or audience that resonates with what you have to
say
say
a course,
and what
right?
you're exuding to the
You
world.
have a fucking course
Then
to
people
sell,
get
right?
to know, like, and trust you enough to buy your product and service that you're pushing to the audience, and that's how you actually make money. Having a personal brand is probably the biggest asset that you could own in 2026, because once you've cultivated that community and you have something that resonates to a mass audience, then you can create your own business on top of that and sell to people that you're trying to help, and then it's your own. You see, that's where I realized a few years ago that like influencing wasn't for me, but creating a business and a personal brand was. See, I wasn't trying to look cool on social media or get a bunch of views, but I was trying to resonate with a certain audience and help as many people in a positive way as I could. Just by being authentic and consistent, fast forward 4 years later, and I've been able to scale a 7-figure company all through my personal brand. And no, it's not all roses and butterflies.
I like how you say it into reverse stuff, but my guy, the way you are speaking, I feel like that you have a course to sell. You sell courses, right? But either way, it's true. It's not easy. That's why you find some of the fucking influencers they're going to work crypto fraud and stuff, bro. It's not fucking easy. The pressure. How you as an individual, you are making you're making 20K. Why is it 20K a month out of nowhere? Because you are greedy, because your lack of what control, you spend your money. At the end of the day, some of you go into fraud, you go into crypto fraud because and sign of fake courses, try to make money. And to this day, I don't understand why you as a viewer you buy courses. Not to this day, bro. Whatever you want, somebody make a video on YouTube. It's up to you to find it, to find the right video for you. And to this day, I said to this day, if you want to start something, YouTube, you have no idea, imitate your favorite content creator. The one that is doing the videos you like. The one that have more followers, more subscribers. Right now, I won't lie to you. Sometimes when I'm making videos, I have no mind. Like I'm bored. I don't know what to say. I'll just go on YouTube. Look for one of my content creators that make reaction videos. I'll just put the videos. I watch it. I'll see how they react to it. And I try to imitate it. They said imitation is the best teacher. As you imitate, you begin to learn what you can do, bro. I said to this why rush, bro? Yeah. I don't have a fucking camera. I'm using my laptop. Everything you see is my fucking laptop, bro. I have no the only thing about it is this shit. Nothing. There's nothing hard on this shit, bro. And I'm going to post more videos. If I have no ideas, I'll go and watch my favorite reaction, man. And I'll take ideas too. If I have no videos to react to, I'll react to videos to react. They said imitation is the best teacher, bro.
There's a lot that goes into it between employees, customers, financing, systems, insurances, everything in between that you could think of, and every day there is some type of a fire. But I wouldn't want it any other way, and I truly do feel extremely blessed for the life I've been able to build for myself. So the next time you see your favorite influencer get all these views or all these likes, think about a personal brand in the end and see what they're actually doing. and then maybe you might not want to
Nigga,
emulate
you
their
sell
life because
courses.
it's
You
just all
sell
fake.
courses.
Once a brand is established, creators can take on sponsorships, but the most successful eventually pivot from selling other people's products to launching their own. They leverage the trust they've built to create income streams they actually control. But even at the top, longevity comes back to financial responsibility. Success only sticks around if you can resist the urge to waste the money the moment it arrives.
So a lot of these influencers and people nowadays, they take their quick little money, they spend it all, they're not investing correctly, they don't have the right team, and they have a Lambo and then they're broke in 6 months. And you're like, oh, well, did you need that car? Because you didn't have that car 6 months ago. So I invested into the brand, created 150 liquid lipsticks, you know, and I just kept making new categories of things that I loved. I've never created something for the
Are you sure? I know that sure. What they just brought the product to you, you just kept on liking it because people love you, my nigga. People just love you. They'll buy the lipstick because they have your image on it. Either way, I don't care. I'll say this thing. I would never hate on someone's hustle. I'll never hate on someone's hustle. Do you, bro? Do you, bro? Tell
customer.
us.
I create things for me and the customer.
Do you know how many
And for the
income
money,
sources
bro.
you
And
have?
for the
That's
money.
an interesting
Yes.
one.
Well, let's see. We have Feastables. We have a company
Dang.
where we dub channels, which runs our Mr. Beast Espanol. We have Mr. Beast Gaming, Beast Reacts, merch. Honestly, I'd have to like open my bank account and look through it. We built this app. We had people put their finger on the app.
Nice.
I'd reinvest everything. Literally, all I want to do is make the best food as possible.
Yeah.
That's why I live in the studio right over there. Like, I'm not worried about paying for a mansion. I don't drive a Lamborghini. I purposely have a really like dumbed down lifestyle. You know, most people can't reinvest in a business because when they get to this level, they're worried about their $10 million mansion. They're like 4 or 5 cars and insurance and keeping up with that. And then like their second home and all these other things. I just cut it all out. I have no personal debt or things that I have to pay for. So I can just go all in on the business because it gives you freedom. People who say, oh, well, I could be Mr. Beast if I had money. Well, A, I didn't start off with money. I was poor. I had no money. And it took me like 7 years just to buy a camera, saving up from YouTube. And B, some of our most viewed videos, literally anyone can do. There are tons of viral ideas that people can do that don't require money. It does not require money to go viral. I have so many videos where we've spent hardly any money that have gotten tens of millions of views, and they would have gotten 10+ million views even on a small channel.
At the end of the day, being an influencer isn't always what it's cracked up to be. It's hard work, just like any other job. And if you approach it
Of course, like, that shit is hard work as fuck, bro. You are in front of the camera 24/7. You are speaking, and right at this video I'm making it. I just fucking hope. I hope because from the beginning my mic was off, so I fucking hope my voice was captured. Because if it's not, I'll have to do this video all over again. Dang, that's very painful. I need to sleep. It is 11:42 p.m. I need to fucking sleep. I have stuff to do tomorrow. So just hope this video is done. At the same time, see Mr. Beast. You see, this other stuff. Some people like you guys should rush to get matches. Like why would you get a match when you are single? Some of you like you cannot maintain your own house. Like you want to spend money. So if you can't maintain shit, rent somewhere, rent and leave all the headache to your fucking landlord. But it is the once again. This is Terry speaking. Hope you like the video. You like me too. If you don't like me, that is on you. Because I like me. See you.